Hi guys, this is Thunder E from Booredatwork, and today I'm going to show you the Xbox One dashboard. This is the dashboard for the Xbox One, and this is how your Xbox One will look like when you set it up. Everything's all connected. Now, this looks very much like your Windows 8 dashboard, as well as what you kind of see similar to Xbox 360, but there are a couple of differences. You have three main sections of your dashboard. You have your pins. And your pins are all your applications, and applications, I mean, even your Blu-ray player is a pin, your audio CD player is a pin. Now, Microsoft has taken that approach because you can easily update the apps much quicker than updating the whole system. So you should see updates come much faster on your Xbox One, which is a very nice thing. And you can pin all the stuff that you like up here. You can pin one thing, or you don't have to pin anything at all. And it's quite easy to unpin. If you take your controller, you go to, say, Machinima, and you hold down the menu button, and that allows you to unpin, move to front, launch, or see in the Xbox store. So you can actually, you have some options there. Now, the second section in your home screen is the home area. Now, that includes what you're actually doing now. So I was playing Killer Instinct, and that's that main box at the center. You do have your profile and your friends list and friends center on the left hand side, and then you have your recent applications you've used. So I've used the TV app, Game DVR, Upload Studio, uploaded directly. I was playing Call of Duty Ghost, which is on a disk, not installed. My games and apps, collection of all my games, and Snap. Those are the two things that are permanent, as well as the friend center on the left hand side. And finally, on the far right, you do have the store. Now, the store is broken down to four segments. I apologize. You have your apps, you have music, you have movies and TV, you have games. So let's jump into games here. Now, jumping to the App Store, you can download these games. Of course, the Xbox One has a 500 gigabyte hard drive, so it's easy for you to go into all the different games and download it here. You also have the use code feature. That's something that Major Nelson actually showed us, where you can actually scan a code onto using your Kinect. So I'm actually going to use that. I'm going to use the Xbox One voice functionality. So I'm going to say, Xbox, use code. Use code. So that's going to bring that up. Xbox, use code. Okay. And I'm sitting in front of my TV there. Snapchat is behind me. And I'm just basically going to hold this up. Oh, you can enter it. So I'm going to bring it a little closer. Let's see. There we go. QR code scan. Very easy. So instead of you when you buy an Xbox Live Pack and you put in those 25 numerical codes, you don't have to do that anymore. You can easily scan it, which is a nice feature, and that's the day one achievement that comes with the Xbox One day one pack. So I scanned that in, and that's great. So close, head out of here. So this is the store, and those are some of the features you can use. You can see how the voice control works. And you can go in, you can download games, and so on and so forth. You can also check out top 10 titles. And you've got that little menu bar at the bottom that's indicative of Windows Phone, and that takes you into, more games that are in this section of top selling. So you can actually find out more games that are available for you here, and go ahead and buy that. Head out of games. Sorry. Let's head back into then movies. Same thing here. This part of the store attends to movies, TV shows, and of course you watch them off Xbox Video. And you can actually go into, say, Wolverine, and this will actually open up an Xbox Video. It also gives you ratings from Rotten Tomato. You can play a trailer. You can watch an SD. I don't know why anyone wants to do that, but you have that option. You can look at cast and crew. So it gives you some more details to the movie and things like that you would like to see. And again, you can see that also takes me back to the home screen and what I was watching, which is pretty much Xbox Video. You've got music, which is the same, and you've got applications. Now, if you go into apps, you see all the different apps. You have YouTube. YouTube is available on the Xbox One, so that's there. You've got NFL, you've got Netflix, Xbox, go home.
Some of them. Crows, bears, squirrels, and
So
pigs
that's the
are
TV
all
app there,
on board.
but let's go quickly to back into applications. And let's take an application and show you what I mean by you have to also pin, so you can pin some of the applications. So we're going to more apps here. And let's look for an application we haven't installed yet. Okay, Amazon Instant Video. So I click on that. I can get it for free. So it's going to basically download and install, go through some of the download options. Error code there. Okay, let's try that one more time. So it's queued for download, and you can pin to your home screen, and it will basically be pinned to where all the pins are. And that's pretty much it for your Xbox interface overall. And of course, you got the Bing search, and you can use that and all with your voice recognition. Yeah, as long as you say the key phrase, which is Xbox, and that will bring up a prompt for you to say whatever you want. You can say Xbox, Bing, search, things like that. Now you're wondering, what about my settings and all that fun stuff? So if you hit your menu button on your controller, it's the fastest way to go to the settings, much easier than anything else, is to hit that, and you can go straight to the settings. Or you could say Xbox, go to settings if you want to. That'll also bring you there. Now your settings, you have kind of like 3 sections in the settings. So you have the main section with your name, your signing password, privacy, payment billing, subscriptions, and my home Xbox. So you can go in there and change all the different things you want to in terms of billing, your signing key, and so on and so forth. Then you have your console, where you can go into network, so basically check out your network settings, test the settings if it's wired or wireless. You've got your connect, to recalibrate that. You've got preferences, which you can actually check out the different preferences you want on your system, things you want to do with smart glass, and so on and so forth. You've also got the TV and One Guide, which you can recalibrate, Blu-ray disc, system settings, which I believe this is where you go to do a factory reset, and you can go ahead and change the name of your console if you want to. So I'll change that later, probably Thunder or something, who knows. And yeah, it's very easy to access things in the Xbox. Now you do have a family, those who have on your family accounts, and you have other people, other accounts, and you can either remove those accounts off your system quite easily. Now let's take a look at the friends section here. This is the part that Microsoft has touted a little bit about how it's changed, it's different. You've got feeds now. So you've got your excuse me, you've got your profile, and you've got your friends, and you've got followers. Followers is a new thing now, where you can actually follow people on Xbox One. So you know, right now I have 51 followers, and if you want to follow me, that's my gamer tag there, Thunder Emperor. So definitely just follow me on Xbox One. You've got messages, and you've got achievements, and of course your game DVR. Now your game DVR, of course, is all about the recorded gameplay, and we'll do a separate video on how to actually do that, but we'll touch on that a little bit. Now here's your feed, and this pretty much shows what your friends have been doing and what they've been doing on the console, either currently or in the past. So Yuri813, he was using Crunchyroll. Mr. Exclusive 5110 was using Netflix about 10 hours ago. So you can scroll through and see what your friends were doing, and if you decide to jump into their account, you can actually see the gamer score. You know, you can send a message, compare games, invite to party, Crunchyroll, see all the applications he's used recently. You can see also friends he's played with, and if you want to compare games, you can compare the games both of you have played together and see where he stacks and where you stack compared, which actually I stack terribly compared to him. So let's move out of there. It's a little bit more in depth, which is nice. It gives you that ability to look at your friends. You've also got a favorite section. So I have friends who are my favorites, and it shows me who's online and who's offline. I can also create parties if I want to. So for instance, you know, Booredatwork has a crew where we play Call of Duty, yeah, with Snatch Hatch, and I can create a party and save that there, so I can actually communicate with that party directly, which is nice. Now in terms of messages, we can go to message, and you can use Smart Glass if you want to, and you can see some of the messages. I can preview some of them, and this is just from you guys of YouTube talking about watching the videos and, you know, following me here, which is great. and it's quite easy to jump into a message and also reply, delete, report, and close. So it's a very simple process altogether. Xbox Go Home. So that takes me back to the home screen. And see now, as you see all the little highlights, all the things I highlighted in green are basically things that you can actually use the word phrase and actually use altogether. You also saw the cursor there for Connect that came up. A couple other things, you do have My Games and Applications, apps. So basically this is the center where all your games and apps are. So I have Kill Instinct, I have Call of Duty, I have Twitch, and these are all the things. And every game that you have installed will be on here. Now, Call of Duty Ghost is on a disc, so it's actually a disc game instead. And if I say Xbox, go to Kill Instinct. Xbox, go to Killer Instinct. Takes me back to the game, and I can resume the game here. Now here I'm show you some of the record or DVR functionalities that Microsoft has talked about. So if we continue the gameplay here, I keep fighting and I go, Xbox, record that. So it's recorded that clip, and that's a clip that's been recorded for me, and I can go ahead and check it out later. I can also snap while I'm here. So while I'm playing, I go Xbox, snap game DVR. Xbox, snap game DVR. Xbox, snap game DVR. There we go. So with the commands, as long as you say them or enunciate properly, you should be able to have them correctly there. So you can also snap in and out. Xbox Go Home, if I actually die in this game. Xbox snap game DVR. And that brings up the snap functionality, so I can actually go back to the clip that I had, edit it, record, and all that stuff. So we'll show you that in a separate video in terms of editing clips. But the snap functionality allows you to snap a bunch of things. So I say Xbox snap. Xbox snap. So now this should give me the list of all the applications that I can snap. So game DVR, I can switch to different applications, or I can just say, you know, the word snap and whatever application I'm snapping to. So for instance, I can say Xbox snap TV. Xbox snap TV. So you can snap that there. So you see how the Xbox works. Now, I will tell you that when I used the Xbox One, it was much faster in recognizing my speech and also calling commands. But the easiest command that it really recognizes is Xbox Go Home.
You're drunk.
Xbox Go Home.
You're drunk.
Snapchat actually decided to say you're drunk every time I say Xbox Go Home. So, and that is the functionality there. Now, in the very top left-hand corner, as you can see, that is your notification center, and it shows you notifications you have. And you can go through all the notifications from, you know, the game clip I had to Amazon to my day one achievement unlocked, show details all the way to uploads. And these are all the notifications I have. So just a ton of them, and I can scroll through as much of them and actually access them. So let's actually check out the day one notification achievement that we actually unlocked. Xbox on Snap. Take away the snap feature out of there. So you can see how well the Xbox works in terms of combining your controller as well as, stop listening. It's combining controller as well as using the voice recognition here. It's something that some people will need to get used to, but it still works very, very well overall. And I do like the feature. I like the fact that Microsoft is using applications in terms of instead of built-in software for, you know, simple things like the Blu-ray player and the CD player, because this allows them to update the applications much faster and also fix any bugs that might happen. Say the Blu-ray player is not working well, they can actually you know, replace the Blu-ray player in a quicker amount of time rather than doing an update towards the system. So that's something really nice with it there. And then finally, top right hand corner, of course, is my game tag icon. I can go there and Snapchat can sign into his account if he wants to, or I can also mention that, you know, I wasn't recognized by Connect, and use its functionalities. So overall, the Xbox One dashboard is a very simplistic dashboard. You've got three home screens that you can pan through, and you also have got the voice controls you can easily use whenever you need to either find an application, jump into an application, or use the different functions on your Xbox. Combined with the controller, and also you do have Connect motion movements, but that's something that's, most people understand and know quite well. I think Microsoft has done a very good job in making the Xbox One a little bit more media centric. So I can jump in and out from my TV and say, from TV I can go Xbox go to TV, sorry. Xbox go to TV. There we go. So I can go to the TV, and then I can switch back to play, say, Killer Instinct by saying, Xbox, go to Killer Instinct. Xbox, go to Killer Instinct. And then head back to the gameplay. So there still are some bugs that need to be fixed, especially with enunciations and different accents, things like that. But I like where Microsoft has started, and I think they've done a good job in presenting something that is pretty much a home entertainment system that handles your games very well, and also gives you a very compelling experience altogether. So if you guys have any questions or any comments, let us know. Don't forget to subscribe to all our pages on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. It's all Bored at Work with 2 O's. We will have more videos for you from the Xbox One, as well as gameplay videos and stuff from Killer Instinct, Call of Duty, and more games for the console itself. So this is Thunder E saying thank you, and always enjoy your entertainment.